on WMIX and WMIXsports.com, where you can watch or listen from any device. Lady Rams basketball on WMIX Sports is powered by the official voice of Lady Rams Athletics, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Lady Rams basketball is also sponsored in part by the Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon, Ford Square, and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. Ren Lake College. Save thousands on your college education. Log on to rlc.edu. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital. Raising the bar. Winning Edge. Schmidt Ford of Salem. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Schmidt Salem. Chevrolet of Mount Vernon. All Stars and Central Stitches. Christian Church. And People's National Bank. It's time to join Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski for Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball. From the Ford Square WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, the Landers Collision Center's pregame show starts now.
Welcome into Massac County High School in Metropolis, Illinois. Tonight, the semifinal, first of two here tonight, between the Mount Vernon Lady Rams and the Carbondale Terriers in the Class 3A Girls Basketball Regional. A very pleasant Tuesday evening, wherever you may be, listening in on WMIX 94.1 FM or online at WMIXsports.com. I'm Danny Czerwinski here tonight. Welcome you into the Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Landers Collision Centers continues to expand their service in Mount Vernon and Salem. After your next collision, ask about free detailing as long as you're on your car. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. 1-888 Landers. I am here at Massac County tonight. Of course, Chris Hugo is back at Mount Vernon High School. The Rams and Lovejoy will follow this one in its entirety, as we also can watch that live at WMIXsports.com. And if you're looking for Wayne City Lady Indians basketball, turn on AM 940 or online at WMIXsports.com at 6:45 for the pregame of that one. First break coming up here, and when I come back, we'll talk a little bit more about the third time Carbondale Mount Vernon will meet this season. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
Convenience is what the Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Mount Vernon is all about. During these cold winter months, take advantage of our free local delivery service to your home or office, or use one of our 2 drive-through windows where a staff member is always ready to serve you. If you take several medications and have trouble remembering what to take and when to take it, ask pharmacist Eric Black about medication planners. These blister packs make it so easy to take the correct medications on time. In a recent poll, patients 65 years old and older who use medications found that more than 50% take at least 5 different prescription drugs regularly. Those polled admit they forget to take their medications. Don't let this happen to you. Stop by and ask us about our medication planners. Remember, drugs don't work in patients who don't take them. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon, or give them a call, 618-242-8776.
Wouldn't it be amazing if there was somewhere you could listen to knowledgeable discussion, interviews with a great mix of coaches, get the scores, and be entertained? You must have missed last week's Saturday Sports Show. Give AM 940 a couple of hours every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, and we'll give you the info you need like no one else can. It's your best option this sports season. The Saturday Sports Show on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Powered by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. Streaming worldwide at WMIXsports.com. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Welcome back to Massac County High School, Metropolis, Illinois. Semifinal regional between Carbondale and Mount Vernon. Danny Czerwinski here at Massac County High School. Welcome you back into the Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers Collision Center fixes and now details them all. Premium detailing is now available at Landers Collision Centers. Call anytime you need them, 188 Landers, That's 1-888 Landers. Carbondale, Mount Vernon are warming up. The Terriers are heading back to the gym. Carbondale comes in with a record of 18-6. They received a bye in the first round, and they got the winner of Mount Vernon, who went on to beat Centralia last night for the third time this season, 40-36. Mount Vernon comes in with a record of 15-9 overall, and, of course, own one win over Carbondale. Of course, these two teams play twice in the South 7. They split, with each team winning on the other's home floor. Mount Vernon went to Carbondale 1 on December 17th by a score of 54-52. Then Carbondale returned the favor on January 16th, 57-54. That meant a split in the South 7 Conference as the teams went undefeated the rest of the way. So both teams, 9 of Carbondale's 18 wins are conference wins. 9 of 15 of Mount Vernon's wins are conference wins this season. Time for another break. I'll come back, break some more down, tell you what's going on elsewhere tonight and this week at Massac, all with games around Southern Illinois. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
This is your local State Farm agent, Tony Wilt. I want to thank Mount Vernon and the surrounding area for continuing to support us over the past 5 years. If you have never sat down with someone to go over your insurance program, let me invite you into our office. Let us show you what working with the industry leader, represented by a local agent, can do for you. I'm located just off 42nd Street. You can reach our office 24 hours a day at 242-1421 or on the web at tonywilt.com. Thanks again, and go Rams.
Are the features with your free checking account disappearing? Hi, this is Nina Reitnauer, Relationship Banker with People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. A free checking account from People's National Bank includes unlimited check writing, no minimum balance requirements, online banking, bill pay, a Visa check card, and only takes $100 to open. Stop by People's National Bank and get the free checking account you deserve.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC, non-usage fees may apply.
Here's Jeff Schmidt for Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon.
We proudly offer the best service department in the area, with experienced technicians that will diagnose your vehicle's problems quicker than the competitors. We service all makes and models no matter where you bought your car. Get out of the cold and drive into our climate-controlled service area and enjoy a hot cup of coffee while our service department offers great deals on brakes, tires, and more.
Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Your spine is a miracle of engineering, so when pain strikes, your body is telling you to get help fast. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois is proud to feature their spine care team. Doctors Kowalski and Smith, the professionals at Orthopedic Center, specialize in back and neck pain. So put our spine care team on the job. Find out more online at orthocenter-si.com. Stop the pain, fix the problem, and enjoy life again. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Back to Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
Lady Rams basketball presented by the official voice of high school sports on WMIX Community First Bank. Make your own great play when you open a Community First Bank free high-yield checking account that earns cash back. Just ask for one. Member FDIC. Denny Czerwinski here at Massac County High School. Welcome you back into the Landers Collision pregame show. Landers Collision Centers can fix that small fender bender or major collision of any size on your vehicle. And now they can detail it too. Big or small, Landers fixes and details them all. 1-888 Landers. Carbondale back on the floor after a brief meeting in the locker room. Mount Vernon has been shooting and warming up. As we get ready to go, the winner of this game will play Thursday night at 7 p.m. against the winner of the next contest, an SIRR Ohio Division matchup between Heron and Massac County. Two very good girls basketball games here tonight. I know a lot of boys games are in the area, but a lot of good girls basketball games as far as 1A, 2A sectionals. And this here tonight, two games in Massac County in 3A regional play. As I said, these two teams 1-1 on the season. Carbondale 18-6, Mount Vernon 15-9. And when we get back from the other break and the next one we take, the starting lineups will be brought to you by Page Insurance. Interesting thing here tonight, of course, when you get into postseason, espionage and gamesmanship start to go on. The lineups were not given by Carbondale. They're withholding them, hanging on to the end till they have to give them turned in. So we will guess like you will with the starting lineups. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams will go with the same lineup as they have in the past. Now, what will happen here tonight, if you're wondering, well, if the girls' game's on, what's going to happen with the Rams? Well, as soon as this one's over here tonight, because we know the JV game is getting ready to start at Chagnon Gym between Mount Vernon and Lovejoy, As soon as we get done with this one, if things start to go on, we will go right to that Mount Vernon Rams boys basketball game with Lovejoy here on FM, and you can watch it live online at WMIXsports.com. On the AM side, if you're looking for Wayne City Lady Indians basketball, they play Caro at Trico. You can turn to AM 940 at 6:45 for the pregame and listen online at WMIXsports.com for an opening tip at 7 o'clock. The winner of the Wayne City Carroll game will play Goreville on Thursday night at 7 o'clock at the Trico Sectional. If you're looking for SVW Lady Devils basketball, pregame underway on 104.7 on the FM side, WNSV, also 104.7.com. The SVW Lady Devils take on the Nashville Hornets, the defending Class 2A state champions at West Frankfort. That game getting started at 6 o'clock as well. So we have you covered on all games as far as we can get to here tonight. Of course, boys games being made up tonight. A lot of makeup games going on this week, Monday through Saturday. Teams trying to get conference games in here. But the winner of this regional, back to the girls' side of things, whoever that may be tonight or on Thursday night, will advance to the Carbondale Sectional and play next Tuesday against the Cahokia Regional winner. So Carbondale with some incentive here to win 2 more in Massac to get to their floor and host the sectional. Mount Vernon with incentive to get to a regional final and beat Carbondale 2 out of 3 times. That would be a feat in itself if Mount Vernon could pull that one off. Community First Bank, the official voice of high school sports on WMIX. Always bank on your hometown team. Community First Bank, home of the one account, featuring free checking, high-yield interest. Member FDIC. Both teams will start heading to the benches as we get ready to go. In this one, we'll start looking for starting lineups because the lineups were kept asunder from me here tonight, but that's what happens this time of year. Coach is trying to keep all secrets away from other teams. Both teams have been called to the respective benches. We will step out for our final break. We'll come back with the Page Insurance starting lineups and the opening tip. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
Dig in with full contact coal miner training at Red Lake College. Learn in our new 20,000 square feet coal mine training center. Use real equipment like continuous miners and power sitters. And check out the new mine rescue and fire safety training tunnel. Associate degree and occupational certificates available.
We're full contact, hands-on coal mining. Real equipment, real live, all the time.
What are you waiting for? Call 618-437-5321 and get started.
More Americans are on the move today than ever before. One of the most popular modes of transportation is the motorcycle. Motorcycles take us to our jobs, school, to the beach, and all around the country. If you're a bike rider, your Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon, wants to make sure you have the best insurance protection while you're riding. Ask about the money-saving auto cycle discount and the experienced driver discount, too. Call Page Insurance at 242-7000 today about motorcycle insurance from Pekin Insurance.
This is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Centers. Imagine this. You're driving down the road. It's dark as can be outside. Thank goodness you just had that left headlight bulb replaced. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to see a thing. Now, close your eyes. Okay, don't close your eyes. You're supposed to be driving. Imagine noticing a slight twinkle off to the left, just above the ditch. What is that, you think to yourself? All of a sudden, whap! You've just encountered your first deer hit. The left side of your vehicle is beat up pretty bad. The next thing I want you to imagine is very simple. Picking up your phone and dialing 1-888-LANDERS to set up your repair. Deer claims are common, and usually a very simple process which fall under comprehensive coverage. This is Chase Landers asking you to allow Landers to be your collision repair shop of choice. Whether it be a deer hit, fender bender, or the regular, uh-oh, sorry mom, Landers is here for you whenever you need us. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball.
Welcome back to Massac County. We've been informed that Lovejoy's ride a little late at Chagnon Gymnasium, so JV tonight at Chagnon will start at 6:15. So that'll kind of help us get things going and done here at Massac County as the Mount Vernon Lady Rams take on the Carbondale Terriers. Time for the Page Insurance starting lineup. We're going to give them a reverse order because I've been given the Rams starting lineup. Number 10, Claire Ryan. Number 12, Courtney Scarborough. Number 34, Micaiah Rush. Number 35, Hannah Owens. And number 44, Isha Sanders. for Jeff Lonen's Mount Vernon Lady Rams. Now, what they will do at Massac County, which is what they should do in postseason, but a lot of places do not, is they announce one player from each team. They alternate. And by alternating, they allow the players to shake hands at center court as the IHSA does when you get to state, and what you should be doing the entire postseason is everything done to a T here at Massac County. Carbondale, now that I have the starters, number 5, Skylar Miller, number 21, Aisha Greer, number 24, McKenna Miller, number 35, Candace Jones, and number 44, Kaylee Barron. For Mary Alice Jenkins, Carbondale Terriers, those starting lineups brought to you by Page Insurance. They are who do the starting lineups. Remember, you can follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We're on Twitter. We've got all kinds of people talking about the basketball around Southern Illinois and around the state tonight. 1A, 2A sectional play, 3A, 4A regional play girls-wise, and, of course, the boys trying to wrap up this season as we get ready to go. 2 of the 3 officials I do know, Craig Partridge from Anna, Eric Saunders from Pinckneyville, and the other one was a fill-in, is a different one than I had name listed, so I'll have to track that name down. Carbondale will be in their white uniforms trimmed in black and gray. Mount Vernon will be in their black uniforms trimmed in orange and white. The third time means the most. The winner moves on to the regional championship Thursday night against Heron or Massac County. The loser gets track shoes or softballs out in the spring of 2014. This has been 2 games decided by 5 points. A 2-point win for Mount Vernon at Carbondale, a 3-point win for Carbondale and Mount Vernon. As we get ready to go here at Massac, Carbondale wins the tip. Quickly up the left side, McKenna Miller goes baseline on Hannah Owens. Back to the left wing to Greer. Top of the key to Skylar Miller. She drives in the lane, cut off back to Greer. Top of the key to Miller. Miller trying to assert herself early with the ball twice. Greer goes left wing, Skylar Miller. Miller down the lane, goes in the back, right block pass, Kyla Barron up and in. Kaylee Barron scores for Carbondale, 2-0 quickly, and it's a 1-2-1-1 diamond press as we get from Carbondale. Mount Vernon breaks it easily across the timeline, right side Scarborough back to Ryan, and the Lady Rams will begin. Scarborough on the right wing gets the man-to-man from the Terriers. They lob inside Hannah Owens. She's double-teamed, scores anyway on the turnaround jumper. It's 2-2. Skylar Miller quickly the other way up top of the key. Free throw line down the lane, running layup around Sanders. Shot blocked. Rebound goes back to Carbondale, and we have a travel. Turnover on the Carbondale Terriers, the first one of the game. If you're tired of big corporate banking, of a choice in Jefferson County, Community First Bank's at home. In Dixon and Mount Vernon and Woodlawn, welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Up on the right side, Isha Sanders with it, top of the key to Scarborough. Dribbling off, right elbow extended, right in the corner to Rush. Rush holds at the waist, now goes right wing to Ryan. Ryan back top of the key to Sanders. Sanders with it, top of the key. Sanders dribbles around right wing to Ryan. Ryan one dribble, lob pass underneath off to Owens. Too far, hits the bottom of the backboard. Miller on the steal for the Terriers. McKenna to Skylar. Tipped and stolen out of bounds, but it goes off a Rush. And it'll go back to the Carbondale Terriers. Ford Square and King City Chrysler. That's how the mobile studios of WMIX gets everywhere they need to go. Also, any scoreboard updates tonight brought to you by Tony Wilt and State Farm Insurance. Glad to help your family with all your insurance needs. Give his office a call and find him on the web at TonyWilt.com, or better yet, find out White State Farm Jeep around town. Carbondale with a basketball on the side out of bounds. Greer with it on the right wing to Jones. Her 15-footer is blocked by Sanders. Rebound to the Lady Rams. Now the ball kicked off a foot, goes back towards the baseline backboard. Ryan recovers and gets it to Scarborough, and she'll bring it across. 6 minutes to go in the first. Carbondale and Mount Vernon tied at 2. Ryan, top of the key, goes right corner to Rush. Rush to the left, to the right wing on her left dribble. Now picks it up to Ryan in the corner. Claire surveys the defense, ball screen Rush. Skip pass left corner to Scarborough. Guarded by Miller, that's Skylar. Scarborough with it on that side. Scarborough goes top of the key. That is Ryan with it on the dribble. Goes right wing to Scarborough. Lob pass inside Sanders. Isha goes up for a shot, up and in. Isha Sanders working all over Barron and scores. It's 4-2 Lady Rams. Mount Vernon quickly defensively back, no use. Over Greer knocks down a 3 on transition. 5-4, Carbondale by 1. They will diamond in one breath. Ryan Scarborough back in the backcourt. Ryan up the left side, throws it up in the front court, tip. Sanders got it, and she's run into by McKenna Miller. That'll be McKenna's first, and that'll be the first on Carbondale. Basketball is heating up with postseason going on now. Don't get caught without your Lady Rams gear. Check out Winning Edge for a variety of Rams T-shirts, hoodies, caps, bags, and more. Winning Edge is at Mount Vernon, 212 South 9th Street, and on the web at winningedgeusa.com. Mount Vernon with a basketball. Rush on the left wing. Rush at the waist, inside pass tip, stolen away by Carbondale. McKenna Miller outlet to Greer. She got behind the defense, layup good. Greer took off quickly, and Greer has 5 for Carbondale. It's 7-4 Terriers with 4:50 to go in the first. Scarborough trying to break through the diamond and one, loses the basketball. Counts on Jeff Lonnon, has to call a timeout. Things were not going the way against the diamond and one press. Jeff Lonnon calls a timeout. We'll tell you, your community, your choice, your bank, with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. This timeout called by the Mount Vernon Lady Rams, sponsored by the Medicine Shop located at 2339 Broadway. Dr. Eric Black and the Medicine Shop Pharmacy is proud to sponsor the Lady Rams once again. Dr. Eric Black and staff support the local community and wish the Lady Rams the very best this season. 4:43 to go in the first quarter. Mount Vernon trails Carbondale 7-4 in this Class 3A regional semifinal. We see Carbondale boys head coach Jim Miller in the house. Of course, the Mount Vernon Rams host Carbondale Friday night on Hall of Fame weekend. The Terriers will be in town. They have been playing some very good basketball lately. Stubbed their toe last week at home against Centralia, but the Lady Rams have it back. They got to get their toes lined up. Sanders in the corner, lob pass in the Owens up off the glass, too strong. Tip gets her own board, goes up over Miller and scores. And now Owens gets 2 tough points, and it's 7-6, Carbondale by 1. McKenna Miller quickly left baseline, picks it up to Skylar Miller, dribbles to the right elbow, leaves it behind for Greer. Her 3 on the way. It's long off the mark. Rebound goes to Carbondale. Jump ball called, and it'll go to Mount Vernon on the alternating possession. Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. We have a lot of new content on there today. We'll have some more on there tonight as well. Give us a like while you're there at Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Mount Vernon has the basketball down 1. Diamond and 1, ball tip stolen away by Barron of Carbondale on the turnover. The third one for Mount Vernon. McKenna Miller, right elbow jumper on the way. It's long off the mark. Rebound goes to the floor, and we got a foul. Foul's going to go on Kaylee Barron, her first, team second. Rebound to the Lady Rams, and with 3:57 to go, Mount Vernon down 1 with the basketball. With 5 Jefferson County branches and responsive quality service for all your accounts, Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Mount Vernon into the front court against the diamond and 1. Owens is double-teamed here near the sideline. Had it, lost it, jump ball. Quick whistle. Carbondale will retain possession, and it is a 4th turnover on Mount Vernon, as the Terriers really causing the Lady Rams some trouble defensively when they throw out the diamond and 1 here so far. Carbondale with the ball, 3:48 to go in the first. They lead by 1, 7-6. Skylar Miller goes left wing to McKenna Miller. McKenna goes right to the dribble to the free throw line. Pull up 15-footer, good. Nobody around her. The man defensively stepped under the screen, 9-6. Carbondale by 3. Scarborough goes to Ryan up the left side, left wing. Now on the Sanders left block. Her shot good. They left Sanders open. She has 4, 9-8. Carbondale quickly the other way. Miller up to the left volleyball line, the attack line. Or I should say the baseline. She handed it to Barron, who turned around doing a jump ball, and a turnover. Second turnover on Carbondale, and the Lady Rams have it with 3:18 to go in the first. Rush to trigger, gets it into Scarborough. Scarborough goes up to right. Sanders will clear, or I should say Rush will clear out down the middle of the floor. Ryan with it, now to Rush in the middle. Takes her dribble, crosses over left wing to Sanders. Sanders has it, picks it up, back out to Ryan, top of the key, behind the volleyball line. 3 minutes to go in the first. Carbondale down 9-8. Scarborough on the wing. Lob pass over the top. Owens. They fronted her that time. Lob pass over the top. Hannah missed the basket. Shot was rebounded by Carbondale. McKenna Miller, I should say Skylar Miller, in the front court off to Greer, and she traveled with the basketball trying to get her feet set as she's getting ready to take her jump shot. 2:48 left, 9-8. Carbondale up by 1. Saturday Sports Show every Saturday morning on AM 940, also online at WMIXsports.com. From 8:08 to 10 a.m., tune in every night. That's every Saturday morning Saturday Sports Show, 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m. Sanders breaks the press from Ryan. Shot no good. Owens on the putback. It's up and in. Hannah Owens with the putback. She has 6 quick ones. 10-9, Mount Vernon by 1. Miller top of the key, left wing to Greer. Back to Miller, top of the key. Miller guarded by Owens. That could be a foul. They didn't call it. They get it to Miller. Schuyler inside now to Barron. Shot good. Carbondale back in the lead. This default saw fair. 11-10. 2:14 to go in the first. Ryan with it. Backcourt left side. Right side to Scarborough. Scarborough splits the team at the half line. Ball taken, stolen away. 5th turnover on the Lady Rams. Greer to the rim. Layup good. Greer has 7 points in the first quarter, and Carbondale leads 13-10. Ryan goes up the right side to Scarborough. Bounce pass, nothing. She travels. She was trying to make a bounce pass across the lane. Then when a Terrier came back defensively, she cupped the ball, and it's to carrying the basketball to turnover to 6-1 on Mount Vernon. 1:52 to go in the first quarter. Mount Vernon leads 13-10. As Schuyler Miller will bring it across the timeline. Kicks it over to McKenna Miller. Top of the key pass to Barron. Lob pass inside goes to Jones. Jones had it, lost it out of bounds. Tipped by Scarborough. It'll be Carbondale basketball. That'll be my Sports Mobile Studios, driven tonight here by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. That's how we get to every game. 1:38 to go in the first. Mount Vernon trails Carbondale 13-10. Side out of bounds from Schuyler Miller near the Lady Rams bench. Goes to Greer, right wing to McKenna Miller, top of the key. Miller takes 2 dribbles, now passes right wing to Greer. They're going to go inside to Barron. Turnaround jump hook is good over Sanders. Not much there. 15-10. Carbondale by a nickel. Ryan comes up the right side, pushes through, throws it over Hannah Owens' hands out of bounds. 7th Mount Vernon turnover. 15-10, 1:17 to go in the first. Carbondale right now, the Diamond and 1, the fast-paced game, pressuring Mount Vernon into some turnovers. All scoreboard updates tonight will be brought to you by Tony Wilt. Tony's glad to help your family with all your insurance needs. Give him a call. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or find the White State Farm Jeep around town. Top of the key, Carbondale. Down the lane goes Jones. Dribbles to the left baseline. Back to Miller, left wing. Dribbles crossover. Now picks it up to the elbow. Top of the key pass to Greer. Down the lane. Now kicks out Miller to the free throw line, and that is a foul. Owens had been bodying her up the whole time. Probably could have been called for a foul a little bit earlier in this one, but got away with it up until that point. Now Owens picks up her first. That's the first on the Lady Rams. Inbounding baseline, McKenna Miller. They caught Mount Vernon sleeping. They sit number 33, Jones, to the right corner. She comes flying in after Mount Vernon lost her at 17-10 Carbondale. Peyton Hayes has checked in for Micaiah Rush with 40 seconds to go. Sanders on the left wing. Dribbles to the top of the key. On the right wing, Peyton Hayes. Hayes dribbles around a ball screen, guarded by McKenna Miller. Hayes goes to Scarborough to Ryan with 30 seconds. Ryan will dribble back to the top of the key. They go to Owens on the right elbow. Owens looks left wing to Ryan. Ryan's shot on the way, rattles off the mark. Rebound goes on the floor to Mount Vernon. Shot short Hayes. Rebound McKenna Miller. Terriers come the other way. Carbondale had an opportunity. They go up court, and they throw it ahead of the defense to Jones, who ran behind Mount Vernon's defense for the layup. 19-10, 6 seconds to go. Scarborough to Ryan's the half line with 3. Over in the corner, Sanders for a shot to Horn. It's no good. 8 minutes in the book here at Massac County. It's Carbondale 19, Mount Vernon 10. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
Complete. That's the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois with a full sports medicine clinic, state-of-the-art MRI, a spine care team that focuses on pain management, arthroscopy specialists offering total joint replacement, hand surgery, and complete rehabilitation services. Doctors Chow, Hool, Ahn, Kowalski, Freehill, and Smith stand ready to serve you today with offices in Mount Vernon and Centralia and satellite offices in Benton and Nashville. Find out more online at orthocenter-si.com. Watch the Lady Rams online at WMIXsports.com. Powered by Red Lake College.
On the strength of 8 9 of 13 shooting from the field. Carbondale out on top of the Lady Rams, 19-10 after one quarter. Denny Czerwinski here in Massac, Metropolis, Illinois, to be specific, in the semifinal of this Class 3A regional here tonight. Carbondale will have the ball to start the quarter. McKenna Miller had it in the post, and she was fouled. Let's see what we got here. Now, wait a minute. The referee's pointing. This might be interesting. That foul's going to go, oh, my. McKenna Miller got a shot, went back up for the rebound, and was called for pushing. A huge momentum point in this game as she now has 2 fouls. And now Mount Vernon up 19-10. Miller will stay in with those 2 fouls. Ryan to Scarborough, back to Scarborough, back to Ryan across the timeline on the right side. Mount Vernon was 5 of 9 from the field in the first quarter, did not attempt any threes. Ryan goes left wing to Sanders. Sanders with the man behind her, now throws right side to Scarborough. Her 15-footer off the mark, no good. Rebound tipped around the lane. Hannah Owens comes up with it. Back out to Ryan, dribbles to the right block. Pull-up jumper, short off the front of the iron. Rebound tipped and a jump ball, and it'll go to Mount Vernon on the alternating possession. Carbondale right now, the better of everything at this point as far as rebounding and especially shooting. They're sending ladies down the floor to try to beat Mount Vernon back defensively. Mount Vernon will trigger. Inbound goes to Ryan. Shot up. It is no good, but she is pushed in the back, and she will go to the line to shoot 2. That foul on number 5, Skylar Miller, her first. That's the 4th on the Terriers, and that'll send Claire Ryan to the line to shoot 2. Ryan at the line shoots the first, no good. We'll tell you about Community First Bank. Make your own great play when you open a Community First Bank free high-yield checking account that earns cash back. Just ask for one, member FDIC. Second free throw, Ryan rattles off the iron, no good. Rebound to Carbondale. Mount Vernon can't buy points. Skylar Miller up to McKenna Miller, left wing, wide open from 10, off the mark. Mount Vernon catches the break. Rebound Miller, her shot 10, no good. Rebound to the floor, Mount Vernon has it. Lady Rams on the run, in front of below me, actually, the other way. Ryan across the timeline. Dribbles to the middle of the circle, guarded by Greer very tightly. Throws in the right corner to Hayes. Hayes with it, gets a ball screen from Sanders going to the left to Ryan, top of the key. Ryan guarded by Greer. The count's on. She'll throw to Owens on the right wing. Owens to Sanders, top of the key. Back to Ryan, right wing. Lob pass into Owens. Her turnaround jumper shot, no good. Rebound to Carbondale. Terriers come the other way running. McKenna Miller to Skylar Miller. Her shot short, front of the iron, no good. Rebound to Hannah Owens. Ryan will bring it up into the front court on the dribble. Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Great way to keep up with us on information. We just put some new stuff on. And that's 5-second call. Ryan couldn't get away from Greer on the defense, and a turnover to Mount Vernon, their 8th of the game. Saturday sports show every Saturday morning from 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m. on AM 940, also online at WMIXsports.com. Great way to keep up with things, guest talks, and, of course, that social media question of the week. Miller on the left wing. Mount Vernon now playing zone, 2-3. Barron will go right wing to Greer. Greer in the corner to Skylar Miller. One dribble now to McKenna Miller, just off the top of the key. She'll come left down the lane on the dribble, running shot, no good. Rebound up by Barron, up and in. Kaylee Barron has 8 points, and a lot of them on putbacks. And Carbondale right now dominating on the boards and in the game, 21-10. Ryan throws it to nobody. Stolen away. Nope, goes out of bounds. Turnover to Mount Vernon. She thought Scarborough was going to go down the floor, and she was not there. Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. We have some new content on there today. Lots of good stuff to look at. Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Give us a like, too. Inside Barron, jump hook in. Kaylee Barron has 10 points in the game, and it's 23-10. Mount Vernon has no answer for her on the post right now. Diamond and one press still for the Terriers as Scarborough comes across the timeline. Leaves it behind for Ryan, behind the attack line of the volleyball line. Right side pass Scarborough. Into Sanders on the post. Her shot up and in. Aisha Sanders has 6, tied for point honors for Mount Vernon. 23-12. Greer right wing to Skylar Miller. Down the lane she comes. Loses the basketball. Picks it up, throws to Greer right wing to Miller. Top of the key. Left block to Jones, and she travels. 4th turnover on the Terriers. All scoreboard updates that we get, and of course the 6 o'clock game starting early, be tough to find, but they're really sponsored by Tony Wilt. Glad to help your family with all your insurance needs. Give his office a call or find him on the web at TonyWilt.com. or look for the White State Farm Jeep around town. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler as Hayes gets in the front court, back to Ryan. Ryan top of the key. With it on the dribble, goes right side to Scarborough into Hayes. Sanders now up, shot no good. A rebound goes to Carbondale. Mount Vernon right now 1 of 3 from the field in the quarter. Here comes Jones to the rim, shot short around Owens. Rebound tipped around, Hannah has it. Hannah leaves it for Scarborough. The Lady Rams come running up the left side. Hayes on the left wing. Keeps the dribble. Hayes pulls back to Scarborough, now over to Ryan, and Mount Vernon will reset with 4:15 to go here in the first half. With it on the right wing, it's Scarborough. Down the lane, she comes. That's a bump foul. That might be 2 on Skylar Miller. She would join McKenna Miller with 2 fouls apiece for the Terriers, and that's who it is on. Second on her. That is the 5th on the Terriers, and Mount Vernon will trigger the inbounds. We do have a scoreboard update. Nashville leads SVW 11-2 at the end of 1. Mount Vernon quick on the inbounds. Owens gets the shot up, no good, gets her own rebound, puts it up and in, and a foul. And Mount Vernon, that foul is on Carbondale. That'll be their 6th. As they punch it in, and Hannah Owens will have a chance to go to the line to complete the three-point play as Breon Williams picks up her first foul. Mount Carmel girls lead Sullivan's into 125-7. That is at the Casey Westfield sectional. First shot and only shot for Hannah Owens is good, completing the three-point play. It's 23-15 Carbondale. Inside lob pass to Jones. Over Owens, shot no good in the foul. Hannah Owens has picked up her second foul in the attempted block shot. She has 2 fouls, and the Rams have 2 fouls, and that'll send Candace Jones to the line to shoot 2. And Mount Vernon right now has no answer for inside play, whether it's Barron or Jones or Miller, McKenna Miller, when she gets inside. First free throw from Jones is good. She has 5. And in a game in which McKenna Miller has 2 points, Carbondale leads 24-15 over Mount Vernon with 9, a 9-point deficit, I should say, with 3:56 to go in the first half. Second free throw also good from Jones. It is 25-15. Mount Vernon down by 10. Rush in the middle of the front court. Near the attack line, throws right wing to Ryan. Ryan will come back over to the right, now throws back right to Scarborough. Lob pass inside Sanders, open again, good. Barron went for the steal, Sanders made the catch. She has 8. It's 25-17, Carbondale by 8. Terriers quickly in the front court. Greer on the right side. Left side pass to McKenna Miller. Her long jump shot is no good. Rebound to Carbondale. Shot up for 3 again by Greer. It's long off the mark, off the bodies and hands, off of McKenna Miller, and it'll go to the Mount Vernon Lady Rams. 3:23 left to go. Mount Vernon down by 8. Skylar Miller will come in the game for McKenna Miller. Both Millers for Carbondale have 2 fouls apiece in this one. Make your own great play when you open a Community First Bank free high-yield checking account that earns cash back. Just ask for one, member FDIC. Mount Vernon with a basketball. Rush across the timeline, leaves it behind her for Ryan. Ryan will bring it into the front court. Ryan into the right corner to Scarborough. Dribbles in the lane, right block, shot short, got blocked. Rebound to the Terriers, and we'll have a foul. It'll be on Mount Vernon on the reach-in, 90 feet away from the basket, their third team foul. And that foul's going to be on Courtney Scarborough, her first team second. And Mount Vernon right now down by 8 with 3:05 to go. Needs to try to get back into this one. Cut it maybe in half by the time you get to halftime, maybe down to 3 or 4 points. On the right wing, Miller, top of the key, Greer for Carbondale against the 2-3. Skylar Miller throws inside. There is Barron. Her shot's no good. Rebound goes to Mount Vernon. Micaiah Rush on the rebound to Hannah Owens. Owens will look for a guard and gives it to Scarborough, and she'll bring it into the front court. 2:40 left to go in the first half. Near the timeline is Claire Ryan, right side to Scarborough. Lob pass inside Owens. Her shot blocked for the foul. Half foul on Candace Jones, her first, 7th on the Terriers. And Hannah Owens will go to the line to shoot 2. Stay tuned for the Second Chance Auto halftime show. Second Chance Auto in Mount Vernon has a vehicle to meet your needs and your budget. There's a reason they've been around for 33 years, offering the largest selection in one location. No sales gimmicks, pressure, just honest deals on great vehicles with bank rate financing. That's the reason why they've been here 33 years. See for yourself at Second Chance Auto in Mount Vernon. Anna Owens makes the first. She will get another. Hannah right now has 10. Second free throw good. She has 11. And the Lady Rams are back to within 6, 25-19. Skylar Miller, right wing to Greer, back to Miller. Right elbow extended, and she traveled the basketball. Great call by the official, and the Lady Rams forced another turnover. Carbondale has 5 in the game, 3 in the first, 2 in the second quarter. Breonna Williams will be in the game. She'll come in. We'll see who she comes in for. As we sit here at Massac County, a picture of Superman flies across the way, looking over this gym that seats about 1,800. Red, white, blue bleachers down below in the end zone on the right side. That's the student section for Patriots games. That's where you'll see some of the high school kids go when the Lady Patriots take the floor in game number 2. Top of the key, Scarborough left wing to Ryan against the Carbondale man-to-man. With it, lob pass. Scarborough into Sanders. Looks for room, uses a shoulder, got away with it, missed the shot. Rebound goes to the Terriers. Skylar Miller quickly front court for the Terriers. Over on the right side, pass to Williams. Shot it short. Rebound to Mount Vernon. The Lady Rams dodge another with 1:50 to go. Mount Vernon trails by 6. Scarborough right wing to Ryan. She'll come back on the left-hand dribble to the top of the key. Now back to Scarborough right wing. She's going to look and throw it in the corner to Rush. Rush throws to Sanders in the mid-lane jumper. Shot short off the front of the iron. Rebound goes to Sanders. She fought and got it back. 3 on the way. Big Scarborough. Good. Courtney Scarborough knocks down a three-pointer. 25-22. Skylar Miller. Lady Rams only down by 3. Greer top of the key. Left wing pass to Williams. Back to Greer. Mount Vernon in a 2-3. Right side, Skylar Miller. Baseline around Sanders over Owens. Shot long off the mark. Rebound to Micaiah Rush. The Lady Rams owning the boards here in the second quarter. Rush to Scarborough across the timeline. 1 minute to go to Ryan between the circles. Under a minute, Mount Vernon trails by 3, 25-22. Rush with it, over the left wing to Sanders to Ryan. Coming in the lane, right-hand dribble. Lob pass Sanders, block, layup, up, missed the layup. Tipped out to Ryan, though. Ryan with a 15-footer, good! Claire Ryan with another. And the Mount Vernon Lady Rams have gotten back to within 1, 25-24. It's an 8-0 run from the Rams. Left wing Greer, 3 on the way for the answer. Long off the mark. Rebound weak side up and in, though, by Barron. And it'll be a chance for a 3-point play. Greer missed the 3 long. Mount Vernon did not get the box out, and Sanders has to take the reach-in foul, her first team's 4th. And it's 26-27 now. Scoreboard goes 1 point at a time. 27-24 Carbondale. Barron at the line missed the free throw. Owens with another rebound. 27-24. Mount Vernon has the basketball with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Rush with it on the left wing. Goes out to Scarborough, top of the key, left wing to Ryan with 13 seconds. Ryan goes right side to Scarborough, man-to-man from the Terriers. Ryan Scarborough down the lane, layup off the glass and in. Courtney Scarborough gets another basket, 27-26. Greer on the wing for a 3 at the horn, no good. And at the end of the first half, it's Carbondale 27, Mount Vernon 26. Time to take a break and come back with scoring and stats from the first half. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
Are you interested in a career in the culinary arts but can never afford the high cost of cooking school? Rend Lake College has a low-cost recipe for success. For as little as $5,500 per year, you can get a quality culinary arts education in your own backyard. That even includes books, tuition, class fees, and supplies. Learn to master domestic fare, pastry, and foreign cuisine in Ina, Illinois. Save thousands on a culinary arts education at Rend Lake College. For more information, log on to rlc.edu/culinaryarts.
More Americans are on the move today than ever before. One of the most popular modes of transportation is the motorcycle. Motorcycles take us to our jobs, school, to the beach, and all around the country. If you're a bike rider, your Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon, wants to make sure you have the best insurance protection while you're riding. Ask about the money-saving auto cycle discount and the experienced driver discount, too. Call Page Insurance at 242-7000 today about motorcycle insurance from Pekin Insurance.
This is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Centers. Imagine this. You're driving down the road. It's dark as can be outside. Thank goodness you just had that left headlight bulb replaced. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to see a thing. Now, close your eyes. Okay, don't close your eyes. You're supposed to be driving. Imagine noticing a slight twinkle off to the left, just above the ditch. What is that, you think to yourself? All of a sudden, whap! You've just encountered your first deer hit. The left side of your vehicle is beat up pretty bad. The next thing I want you to imagine is very simple. Picking up your phone and dialing 1-888-LANDERS to set up your repair. Deer claims are common, and usually a very simple process which fall under comprehensive coverage. This is Chase Landers asking you to allow Landers to be your collision repair shop of choice. Whether it be a deer hit, fender bender, or the regular, uh-oh, sorry mom, Landers is here for you whenever you need us. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
If you've been trying to buy a car with a challenging credit history, you've discovered that it can be discouraging. But there is good news. I mean really good news. Not all buy here, pay here dealerships are the same. Second Chance Auto really is different. For 34 years, Second Chance Auto has guaranteed to give you the best value for every dollar you spend. Listen, did you know that at some dealerships, if you buy an $8,000 vehicle with minimal down, it could end up costing you $2,000 more? At Second Chance Auto, they'll explain how you can save more on the total cost of your vehicle. No surprises, just honest deals, bank rate financing for all, and a truly dependable vehicle with the best value for your hard-earned dollar. This tax season, use your refund where it will go the farthest. Let Second Chance Auto earn your business and your trust. You won't be disappointed. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call today, 244-4582.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Second Chance Auto halftime show starts now.
Danny Czerwinski in Metropolis, Illinois, and Massac County High School. Halftime of a semifinal of the Class 3A Girls Regional. It's the Carbondale Terriers 27, the Mount Vernon Lady Rams 26. I welcome you in the Second Chance Auto halftime show. Second Chance Auto Mount Vernon has a vehicle to meet your needs and your budget. There's a reason they've been around for 33 years. They offer the largest selection in one location. No sales gimmicks, no pressure, just honest deals on great vehicles with bank rate financing available for all. There's a reason they've been here 33 years. See for yourself at Second Chance Auto in Mount Vernon. The Lady Rams were outscored in the first quarter by a score of 19-10, but stormed back to outscore Carbondale in the second quarter 16-8. And that gives you the halftime score of Carbondale 27, Mount Vernon 26. Time to take a break, and I'll come back with scoring and stats from the first half. You're listening to Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
Convenience is what the Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Mount Vernon is all about. During these cold winter months, take advantage of our free local delivery service to your home or office, or use one of our 2 drive-through windows where a staff member is always ready to serve you. If you take several medications and have trouble remembering what to take and when to take it, ask pharmacist Eric Black about medication planners. These blister packs make it so easy to take the correct medications on time. In a recent poll, patients 65 years old and older who use medications found that more than 50% take at least 5 different prescription drugs regularly. Those polled admit they forget to take their medications. Don't let this happen to you. Stop by and ask us about our medication planners. Remember, drugs don't work in patients who don't take them. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon, or give them a call, 618-242-8776.
Find us on Facebook. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Halftime at Metropolis. That's Massac County. It's Mount Vernon trailing Carbondale 27-26 at the half. Danny Czerwinski here to remind you of Second Chance Auto. They sponsored a halftime show. They have had a vehicle to meet your needs and your budget. There's a reason Second Chance Auto has been around for 33 years. It offers the largest selection in one location. No sales gimmicks, no pressure. Just honest deals with great vehicles and bank rate financing. That's why they've been in Mount Vernon for 33 years. As I said, the halftime score is Carbondale 27, Mount Vernon 26. Your stats in the first half are as follows. Mount Vernon 10 of 20 from two-point range, 50%, missed their only 3 attempts. So the Lady Rams go 10 of 21 from the field in the first half, 48%. Carbondale 11 of 24 from two-point range, 46%. They hit 1 out of 5 threes for 20%. The Terriers go 10 of 29 from the field in the first half for 34%. Free throw shooting very good by both teams. Mount Vernon is 3 out of 5 for 60, while Carbondale is 2 out of 3 for 67%. Rebounding went to the Rams 20-13 on the strength of a 14-9 advantage in the second quarter. Mount Vernon has 9 turnovers, though, compared to 5 for Carbondale. Mount Vernon had 7 turnovers in the first quarter, only 2 in the second. The Terriers were led in scoring in the first half by Kaylee Barron with 12 points. Aisha Greer had 7, Candace Jones 6, and McKenna Miller had 2. The Lady Rams were led in scoring by Hannah Owens with 11, Isha Sanders with 8, Courtney Scarborough with 5, and Claire Ryan with 2 to add up to a halftime score of Carbondale 27, Mount Vernon 26. Time to take another break. When we come back, the second half of this exciting Class 3A girls basketball regional game from Metropolis. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
Raise your hand if you're tired of showing up for a service appointment only to sit around a waiting room. Hi, Roy Schmidt, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealer at King City Chrysler Center. Our express lane fast oil changes and more provide quick, convenient service with no appointment needed. Our specialists are on hand to wait on you with lanes dedicated just for your oil changes, tire rotation, brake inspections, batteries, bulbs, wiper blades, air filter replacements, and more. We will also perform complimentary vehicle inspection with every oil change. We work around your schedule, open weekdays from 7:30 until 5 and Saturdays from 8 a.m. until noon. See Express Lane Fast Oil Changes and more for all of your service needs, and we will get you back on the road quick. We're located at King City Chrysler Center at 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois. Just another reason you can count on us.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
Community First Bank, always banking your hometown team. Community First Bank, home of the one account featuring free checking, high yield interest, member FDIC. About 1:40 left in the half. Carbondale's been out warming up for about 2 or 3 minutes. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams have come out just in the last 30 seconds or so, and they are standing on the sideline looking around with 1:29 to go. Of course, stay tuned. As soon as we wrap this one up here in Metropolis, we'll shift the scene to Chagnon Gymnasium in Mount Vernon, Illinois. Chris Hugo will have the call of the Mount Vernon the Mount Vernon Rams as they host Lovejoy tonight in a makeup contest. Again, that's a laid-back win. When one of those winter storms came through, he'll be on the call. You can watch that game at WMIXsports.com. On the AM, starting at 6:45 with a pregame and tip-off at 7 o'clock, the Wayne City Lady Indians open up sectional play at Trico against the Caro Co-Pilots. That game is on AM 940 and also online at WMIXsports.com. Pregame 6:45, tip at 7 o'clock. Saturday Sports Show every Saturday morning on AM 940, also online at WMIXsports.com. From 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m., we have guests talking at Saturday Sports Show, social media question of the week on AM 940 from 8:08 to 10 a.m. every Saturday morning. Carbondale will have the basketball to start the third quarter. The camera person that was here in the first half is late. She is going to lose pay. Somebody is going to be docked pay, just don't know by who. We are at Massac. We want to thank Parker Windhorst, the AD, and all the faculty, staff, and administration here at Massac County High School who have made our stay here this week so far very well. And we appreciate the hospitality. We know Parker very well. And right away, Skylar Miller drove to the rim on the inbounds for Carbondale, and Micaiah Rush got the reach foul. Carbondale triggers underneath their own basket. Miller to McKenna. Miller got away with a travel on the jumper. Shot off the rim, no good, out of bounds off Carbondale. And it'll go back to the Mount Vernon Lady Rams. Cesar-Valera trails Nashville at the half, 14-6. Mount Carmel leads in their game 25-7 in their sectional girls game. That scoreboard update brought to you by Tony Wild, State Farm Insurance. Glad to help your family with your insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWild.com or find a white State Farm Jeep around town. Right side, lob pass into Sanders from Scarborough. Shot good, and the Lady Rams have taken the lead. 28-27 on the 10th point from Isha Sanders. Miller up the left wing, left baseline. Cut off. Cutting to a pass to Barron down the middle of the lane. Shot up, good, and a foul. Wow, no answer for Kaylee Barron tonight. She scores again. And that foul was on, I believe, Isha Sanders. That'll be her second. That's the second on Mount Vernon of the half. We can tell you in the late third quarter, Nashville now leads Cesar-Valera 17-6. That's heading towards the end of the third quarter. Barron at the line, 14 points, missed the free throw. Rebound to Hannah Owens. She's closing in on a double-double with another rebound. Carbondale by 1, 29-28, as you expected. Because these two teams played twice, the total difference in margin was 5 points. Both teams winning on the road. This is a neutral site game, winner to the regional championship Thursday night. Owens between the circles, being patient to Scarborough. Jeff Lonan calls out a play in the Lou Carnesecca-esque sweater. Rush top of the key to Scarborough. Over on the right side to Ryan. Man-to-man for the Terriers, counts on. Now Ryan goes to Sanders, in the lane to Scarborough. Scarborough dribbles, and that's a double dribble. Yep. Did not get away with the French curl. It'll go to a turnover to the Lady Rams, and it'll go back to the Carbondale Terriers. Basketball is heating up with the postseason. Don't get caught without your Rams or Lady Rams gear. Check out Winning Edge for a variety of Rams T-shirts, hoodies, caps, and whatever. Winning Edge, 2012 South 9th Street in Mount Vernon, on the web at winningedgeusa.com. McKenna Miller quickly went down the floor, threw up a bad running shot up the left side, misses. Sanders with a rebound to Scarborough to Ryan. Mount Vernon down 1, 29-28. Pass tipped out of bounds off of Skylar Miller. It'll go back to the Mount Vernon Rams. We're on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Give us a follow. We just put some new content on there. We're tweeting all the time with all the games going on, information from this one. Rush throws it in to Scarborough in the right corner. Now back to Rush on the right wing to Ryan between the circles. Man-to-man from the Terriers as Ryan stands in the center circle. Oh, had to give and go. Owens' right elbow, didn't throw it to Scarborough. Now to Ryan, lob pass inside, tip stolen away by McKenna Miller. Miller will get it in the front court, up to Barron, up the right side. Shot off the glass and in. Good night. Kaylee Barron has 16. It's 31-28. As Mount Vernon tries to get it across, McKenna Miller forces a jump ball at the half line on Scarborough. Not enough, but it's a jump ball, and it'll go back to Mount Vernon on the alternating possession. No answer for Kaylee Barron tonight of Carbondale. She has basically done what she has wanted in this game. Ryan will bring it to the front court, guarded by Greer. As she brings it to the left, goes left wing to Micaiah Rush. Rush with it on the wing. Now to Sanders over on the right wing to Ryan. Back to Owens, top of the key. Owens on the left wing to Sanders. Sanders holds at the waist on the dribble. Now goes top of the key to Hannah Owens. Hannah holds. Mount Vernon patient. 5:20 to go in the third. Mount Vernon trails 31-28. Rush with it on the left wing to Ryan. Top of the key to Owens. Owens holds above her head. Deep right wing now to Rush. She'll launch a three for the tie. Off the back of the iron. Rebound controlled by Miller for Carbondale. That's Skylar Miller. Cross the other way. Miller goes right wing to McKenna Miller. In the lane, now hands off to Jones. Down the lane, and at the travel. Great call by the official. Jones tried to get too many steps in, and Carbondale turns it over again. Carbondale 2 of 4 from the field in the quarter as they press. Little different press now. In fact, it's just a man-to-man full court. If Mount Vernon would clear out. Scarborough from Ryan into the front court. Right side down the middle lane, running layup. Good. Courtney Scarborough has 7 in the game, and Mount Vernon back to within 1, 31-30. Skylar Miller across the timeline. Top of the key to McKenna Miller. Holds, guarded by Scarborough in the lane. McKenna up and in. Mount Vernon went man that trip down the floor. It didn't work. 33-30. They will pressure man-to-man. Ryan will bring it up the left side. Now Carbondale is going to trap. Ryan with it on the dribble. There's 3 white shirts out top of the key as Ryan goes to Scarborough on the right wing. Lob pass inside Sanders. Shot off the mark. No good. Sanders again. One more time. Up and in and a foul. Keisha Sanders puts it in for her 4th point of the quarter, and Mount Vernon could tie it up with a free throw. Keisha Sanders already in the game with 12, looking for 13, and that foul was on Miller. That was on Skylar Miller. That would be foul number 3 by my count. Free throw up and in. Sanders hits them both. Boy, a nice job. It's one. It is 33-all. Carbondale and Mount Vernon are tied as we play along here in this third quarter. Top of the key, Greer with it for the Terriers against the 2-3 zone for the Lady Rams. Skylar Miller on the wing. Dribble penetrates down the lane, and we got a person down. Scarborough's holding her knee. Rebound up, shot short from Jones. Gets it up again, and a foul. Scarborough went down. She's trying to walk it off on the opposite end of the floor, and that foul's on Hannah Owens. That'll be her 3rd, team's 3rd. Not sure what happened to Scarborough. She made a move right, then came back to the left. She's kind of limping around. Can't tell if it's a knee or an ankle. She's going to come out as Peyton Hayes comes in, and Scarborough's in some pain. Free throw short from Jones. She'll get another. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County Community First Banks at home in Dixon and Mount Vernon and Woodlawn. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. We just put some new content on Facebook, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Give us a like while you are there. As Jones, I should say, Jones makes 1 out of 2. And it's 34-33, Carbondale by 1. That's over and back on Mount Vernon, who they call a tip late. Owens across the timeline into the front court. Right wing pass to Hayes. Scarborough being checked out. Now the trainer leaves her. She seems to be okay. Hayes double dribbled, and that's 5 seconds anyway. Hayes was being hounded by Skylar Miller, and she forced the turnover, and it goes back to Carbondale. 3:30 to go in the third quarter. Mount Vernon trails 34-33. Trouble brewing here. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. That's how I got to the game tonight. In the corner, McKenna Miller. Back top of the key. Pass tip stolen away by Claire Ryan. She's on a run out. Goes against Greer. Layup up and in and a foul. Claire Ryan goes to the rim and scores her 4th point of the game. And Mount Vernon back up 35-34. Ruh-roh, referee forgot what number to put down. Now he's going to pick. There it is. Greer with the foul, her 1st, team 2nd. When did that look around? And Mount Vernon, 35-34 over Carbondale with 3:13 to go in the third. As expected, these two teams very close. Free throw from Ryan, bounces up, bounces back down, and in through the hole, 36-34. On the right wing is Greer for Carbondale, quickly front court, guarded by Scarborough. Skip pass left side, McKenna Miller. She comes down the lane, travels with the ball. Ooh, Mount Vernon got to reach in. That's what made her travel. Good call by the official. The little bump that time might be on Peyton Hayes. And that's her 1st, and that is the 4th on, actually the 5th, 4th on Mount Vernon. Inbounds, Skylar Miller throws left wing to McKenna Miller. McKenna with it. Now in the lane she comes in. She traveled that time. Trying to do a little too much right now with her team down by 2. Timeout, Carbondale, with 2:57 to go here in the third quarter. This timeout by the Terriers, brought to you by the Medicine Shop and Dr. Eric Black at 2339 Broadway. They're a proud sponsor of the Lady Rams once again. Dr. Eric Black and staff support the local community and wish the Rams the very best this season. Your community, your choice, your bank. 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. A scoreboard update from the West Frankfort sectional at the end of 3. Nashville leads Cesar-Valera-Waltonville 23-13. That scoreboard update brought to you by Tony Wilt. Happy to help your family with your insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or look for the White State Farm Jeep around town. Here in Metropolis in this regional semi, Mount Vernon leads Carbondale 36-34. The Lady Rams trailed by as much as 9 in the first half. Ryan is back on the floor with a noticeable gimp as she heads up the left side. Right side, Scarborough to Hayes. Pass tip stolen away by Miller. That was a thievery. Miller comes up the left side around Scarborough. Layup no good. Miller forced contact, didn't get the foul. It's a jump ball. It'll go back to Carbondale on the alternating possession. Miller's forced in contact right now, did not get the call, which is a good no call by the official. McKenna will trigger for Carbondale on the baseline. Ryan still with a limp as McKenna triggers inside. They go inside to Barron, up and in. She got away from Ryan that time, and that's the 6 point. We're tied at 36 with 2:36 to go in the third. Across the timeline, here comes Scarborough, splits 3 defenders, throws it behind her for Ryan, and the Lady Rams will set up their offense. Ryan with it goes on the left wing to Sanders on a good catch. Sanders back to the middle of the floor to Scarborough. Here comes Scarborough down the lane. Sanders recovers at the free throw line. Right wing, right corner to Peyton Hayes. Inside pass Owens. Shot glass short, rebound Carbondale. No contact, no foul. Here comes Skylar Miller quickly across. The left wing Greer on the way with a 3. Hits off the mark. Not the shot that Carbondale wanted. They lost it out of bounds. That was a quick shot for Carbondale there. Not sure if that's the one they wanted. And now Carbondale will pressure again. It looks to be full court man-to-man. Inbounding will be Scarborough. She'll look and gets it into Peyton Hayes. Hayes back to Scarborough as she brings it up now to Ryan. Ryan will come up the right side, still limping around, up to the right corner. Lob pass into Sanders, turns over McKenna Miller and scores. Isha Sanders with 7 in the quarter, and it's 38-36, Mount Vernon. Left wing McKenna Miller. Down the lane she comes. Shot from 10, good. Boy, a nice move from left wing to the right lane on the right-hand dribble. Hayes with it in center court. Got people behind her. Throws to Sanders on the wing. Ooh, jump shot 10-footer, no good. Not what Mount Vernon wanted. And then Hayes is going to get called for the foul, her second, for reaching in. That is not the shot that Jeff Lonan wanted, I don't believe, in that situation. The running 10-footer on the run. And unfortunately for Mount Vernon, that gives Carbondale an opportunity to take the lead with the game tied at 38 with 1:28 to go. Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. New content being put there all the time as Jasmine Hawkins comes in for Peyton Hayes. Hawkins and Hayes have done very well here tonight. Left wing, top of the key now is Jones. Left wing pass, Skylar Miller for the lead is up and in. Skylar Miller with her first points of the game gives Carbondale a 40-38 lead with 1:10 to go. Pass tipped and stolen away. Miller in the middle of everything. Pass off Greer. Layup no good. Over the back was Kylie Barron up and in. Barron broke the law of verticality on the Lady Rams, but she was not called for that. And it goes to a point for Carbondale. 42-38, and Mount Vernon's turned it over again. Left side, McKenna Miller. Inside, Barron. Shot glass too strong. Rebound, Barron. Shot blocked that time. Rebound to Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon's got to take care of the basketball. Ryan has it, guarded by Greer. Ryan will come up the right side. Greer reaches in, trips up Ryan, nothing. Now Ryan into the front court. Right corner, Hawkins. Hawkins looks, takes 2 dribbles, picks it up. Dangerous spot with McKenna Miller on her with 30 seconds to go in the third. Carbondale leads by 4. Mount Vernon climbed the mountain to the lead, but they can't keep the lead very long. Owens top of the key to Sanders on the left wing. Sanders with it to Hawkins, top of the key. Hawkins with it. Miller is all over her defensively, and there's a foul. McKenna Miller felt like she had an advantage on Hawkins, reached in and fouled. That's her third. Mary Alice Jenkins is upset with Miller's choice of aggressive defense in that particular situation, enough so to get a foul. Side out of bounds, Hawkins for the Lady Rams on the home side here at Metropolis. To Owens, top of the key with 10. Owens hands off to Ryan, goes right wing to Scarborough. Lob pass in Sanders, out of bounds off Miller with 3.3 to go. Mount Vernon will get another opportunity. Lady Rams trail by 4. 3.3 seconds to go in the third. Carbondale leads by 4, and Mount Vernon will trigger underneath their own basket. Jones will come in for McKenna Miller defensively here on this stop possession. Sanders will trigger for Mount Vernon. Jeff Lonan changes the play. Sanders triggers baseline. To Ryan, back to a layup. Shot no good, but a foul. Great call. Jeff Lonan saw the defensive change. Jones in the game. They went right after her. Ryan got a screener across the lane, right elbow to the left block. And Ryan will go to the line to shoot 2 with 1.9 seconds to go. Ryan at the line to shoot 2. Free throw is up and no good. Had a different spin on the ball that time. She will get another. 1.9 to go. Second free throw rattles out, rebound to Carbondale, and that is how this third quarter will end. Into three. Carbondale 42, Mount Vernon 38. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
Too expensive to get back into shape? Not anymore. Rend Lake College's new fitness center is only $53 per semester. They've also thought of everything with universal machines, free weights, treadmills with dedicated TV screens, ellipticals, and more. Qualified dance instructors are also available. Or go at your own pace with DVDs that can be used in the exercise room. Best of all, it's open 7 days a week. Check out the Rend Lake College Fitness Center in the Marketplace off Potomac Boulevard in Mount Vernon. Or log on to rendlakecollege.edu/Fit Center.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
WMIX Sports is your home for the Mount Vernon Lady Rams, powered by Community First Bank.
On the strength of a 15-8 scoring advantage in the third quarter, the Carbondale Terriers lead Mount Vernon 42-38. Danny Czerwinski in Metropolis in his Class 3A Regional Final as the Lady Rams look to try to come back and pull a win out of this one. 42-38. Lady Rams down 4 with the basketball. Carbondale man-to-man. Ryan to Sanders on the left wing. To Scarborough at the elbow. Drives on Skylar Miller. Layup good. Courtney Scarborough with her 9th point of the game. 42-40. Skylar Miller to McKenna. It was tipped out of bounds. Good defense that time by Micaiah Rush. Stopped the fast break of Carbondale even after the made basket. Carbondale inbound side out of bounds. Stay tuned for the Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show. We'll have scoring and stats that one as we go along. Pass inside blocking foul. Mount Vernon's going to get called for a foul. It'll be on Sanders. That will be her third. 6th on the Lady Rams. Carbondale will trigger underneath their own basket. McKenna Miller triggering on the baseline. Left wing to Skylar Miller. She'll take true dribbles, coming swing play to Greer, top the key. Open three on the way. Good. Aisha Greer knocks down a three. She has 10, and that's huge. It's 45-40 Carbondale by 5. Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Give us a like. We would like the Lady Rams to come back in this one. Owens to Scarborough to nobody. Tipped out of bounds. Greer tipped it. They didn't see it. Out of bounds goes to Carbondale. Unforced error for the Lady Rams. Saturday sports show every Saturday morning on AM 940. Also online at WMIXsports.com from 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m. Great way to keep up with everything sports-related, especially high school. That's our focus. Miller, top of the key. Miller throws left wing to Skylar Miller. Skylar with it against the 2-3 of the Lady Rams. Top of the key is Greer. Greer with it over on the left side back to Skylar Miller, and Carbondale very patient with a 5-point lead. Greer to the free throw line. Left wing to Skylar Miller. Back over top of the key to Greer. Greer comes back to the right side to McKenna Miller. McKenna lob pass inside to Skylar Miller behind the defense. Carbondale out to a 5-0 start in the fourth quarter. Leads 47-40. Been a while since the Lady Rams have led. Right wing pass to Ryan from Scarborough. Lady Rams we're down 9, got up by 4. And then saw the lead go the other way. 3 on the way. Scarborough is good. Courtney Scarborough knocks down a 3. And that helps get Mount Vernon back to within 47-43. Now we have a foul. It's going to be on Mount Vernon. And it's going to be on Micaiah Rush for pushing away from the basketball. That's the 7th foul. And that'll send McKenna Miller to the line to shoot the 1-and-1, as Mount Vernon now has 7 fouls. This is not good when you send her to the line, McKenna Miller. Free throw up, no good. The Radio Jinx is still hot and heavy here in Radio Land. Rebound to Mount Vernon. Here come the Lady Rams. With the basketball, top of the key with it is Ryan. Ryan goes right side Scarborough, tipped out of bounds by Skylar Miller. She couldn't bring it quite in. And Mount Vernon has it side out of mounts in front of their own bench. Top of the key to Ryan. Ryan with it on the dribble to the right side. Ryan comes back to the left to rush, makes a great catch against the Terriers man-to-man. Owens throws it inside. Sanders tipped out of bounds off of Sanders. It'll go to Carbondale. Mount Vernon forced one that time, and the official was not going to give the call on the forced pass. It definitely was tipped out by Mount Vernon. And with 5:48 to go in the game, Carbondale leads by 4 with the basketball. Skylar Miller will bring it across the timeline for the Terriers. Carbondale trying to get to the regional final. They host the sectional next week, an incentive for them. Miller right wing to Greer, now over to Skylar Miller. Micaiah Rush missed the steal. Got her hands on it, couldn't get it. With her left side is Skylar Miller. She'll survey the Lady Rams defense. Now on the right wing to Greer. Greer with it on the right side. McKenna Miller, top of the key to Greer over on the left wing to Skylar Miller. Back to Greer. Carbondale very patient on this possession. Top of the key, shot good. Oh, McKenna Miller was left open. She has 8 in the game. 49-43. Carbondale by 6. There's only 5 minutes to go in this one. Scarborough to Ryan on the right side. Dribbles to the middle of the floor. Pass to Sanders. Backdoor rush. Lost it off her hands. Had her for the left. She dropped it. McKenna Miller on the steal. Miller to the right wing to Greer. If this goes in for a 3, it's big. It doesn't rebound, though. Weak side up and in by Candace Jones. She has 9. Jones has 9. Barron has 20. That's 29 of 51 for Carbondale. On the putback, on the offensive rebound. Right now, Mount Vernon can't get a break on the defensive glass. Left wing Owens. Carbondale has an 8-point lead with 4.5 to go. Their defense picks up a little bit as they see a regional championship berth in their sights. Ryan between the circles. Left wing to Owens. Owens with it. Holds and looks. Now spins. Holds and looks, and timeout Jeff Lyman. 4:13 to go in the game. We're at the top of the hour. Let's pause for station identification on Lady Rams basketball.
WMIX Sports is WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, and all of Southern Illinois. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
4:13 left to go in the game. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams trail Carbondale 51-43. Mount Vernon called the timeout. This timeout brought to you by Medicine Shop and Dr. Eric Black, located at 2339 Broadway. Medicine Shop Pharmacy is proud once again to sponsor Lady Rams basketball. Dr. Eric Black and staff support the community and wish the Lady Rams the very best of luck this season. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven here by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. That's how I got the game tonight here in Metropolis. When this one's over, we'll have the Schmidt Chevrolet post-game show. Scoring and stats, player of the game as well as we move along. 4:13 to go in this one. Mount Vernon down 8. Sanders in the corner, left side to Scarborough. Her 3 on the way. No good off the mark. Rebound weak side to Peyton Hayes. She snuck in and got a rebound, put up a shot. No good, and we got a foul. The foul will be on Mount Vernon for breaking the law of verticality, as we like to say. And unfortunately for Mount Vernon, that's their 8th foul. So it's a 1-and-1 for Carbondale. Sanders picked up her 4th, and that will send the player of the game for Carbondale, Kaylee Barron, to the line. She has 20 points in the game, 12 in the first half, 8 now. Barron's free throw, good. Carbondale playing very well. 52-43, they lead by 9. The second time they've had a 9-point lead in this game. And Mount Vernon can't get away from it. Second free throw up here from Barron. It is good. Barron makes both. She has 22. It's 53-43. Biggest lead of the night for the Carbondale Terriers. Up on the right side is Ryan between the circles. She'll look back to the right. Now on the right wing is Owens. Top of the key to Sanders. Sanders over to Ryan, cutting his Owens in lane. Pass tip going away. Barron again has been the player, as that time Barron tipped it to Jones. Jones stole it, and with 3:38 to go, Carbondale with a 10-point lead, and the Lady Rams are in some trouble. Miller will bring it out. Mary Alice Jenkins says pull the air out of the ball. Great conversation with her and Lori Opp before the game. Nice to talk with them once again. Miller down the lane, 15-footer off the iron. Guess who? Shot no good, but a foul. Miller missed the shot. Rebound was put up by Kaylee Barron. She was fouled from behind. She will go to the line and shoot 2, as that foul is on Clara Ryan, her first, 9th on Mount Vernon. And Kaylee Barron has been a question that Mount Vernon has not had the answer to as she misses the first. She'll get another. Stay tuned for the Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show. Scoring and stats and the player of the game. Jeff Lonnen calls it timeout. This timeout brought to you again by the Medicine Shop and Dr. Eric Black, located at 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Proud to sponsor the Lady Rams once again. He and his staff support the local community and wish the Lady Rams the very best this postseason. 3:20 left to go in this one. If you're looking for Wayne City Lady Indians basketball, flip it to the AM side, AM 940, or flip to the internet online at WMIXsports.com. The Mount Vernon Rams will play after this here on WMIX against Lovejoy at home. The JV game started at 6:15 because Lovejoy was late to the gym instead of 6 o'clock. So that game will follow this one, the Mount Vernon Rams versus Lovejoy. You can watch it live at WMIXsports.com. Chris Hugo back at Chagnon Gymnasium, ready with the call of this one. Here, Mount Vernon had a 4-point lead at one point in the third quarter, and it's been a 14-point swing back to Carbondale. Carbondale had a 9-point lead in the first half, lost it, and now lead by 9 here with 3:20 to go, so an 18-point swing for Carbondale from leading to trailing to leading. And with 3:20 to go, Carbondale looking to get to the regional final. Their incentive next week is they host the sectional. So they understand winning one more game, they get to play on their home floor. At the free throw line for the next one, the second one, is Kaylee Barron. Barron will shoot this free throw. She's far enough away, she may not be able to get the rebound. Should say Kaylee Bacon. Can't read my writing. Kaylee Bacon has 23 points. 54-43. Bacon has been sizzling tonight. Let's get all them in while we're at it. Bacon with the top of the key to Scarborough. Now a 3 on the way. Helps out. No, it doesn't go. Rattles out. Rebound goes to Carbondale. Nashville has beaten Setzer-Valier 29-18 on that Tony Wilkes scoreboard update. As the Hornets, the defending 2A state champs, advance to the sectional final again. Top of the key is Greer. Bacon leads Carbondale with 23 points. Over on the right side, Miller got away with the travel. No, she didn't. Good call by the official. Miller tried to do too many plays. Hawkins will sub in for Sanders, offense for defense. Scarborough will come into the game. It's an inbound ball for the Lady Rams. 2:43 to go. Scarborough triggers in to Hayes. Hayes will bring it up across the timeline. Mount Vernon needs some points in the quickest, worst way. On the right wing is Hawkins. Hawkins left open, dribbles back top of the key. Now picks it up, looking for somebody. Has nobody. Throws it, tip stolen away by Greer. Greer will come the other way on the layups, and it's fouled. Hawkins fouls Greer, and that'll send Greer to the line to shoot 2. She has 10. McKenna Miller has 9. Candace Jones has 9. And Kaylee Bacon off the bench, or I should say starting, has 23 points for Carbondale. Here's the score. A final in 3A girls play up in the Chicagoland area as Greer makes the first. Vernon Hills beat Chicago Sen. Sen is spelled Senn by a score of 65-5. Nashville beats Setzer-Valier 29-18. Second free throw, Greer, no good. Rebound in the floor to Scarborough of Mount Vernon. She'll bring it up into the front court. Scarborough down the lane, lost it out of bounds. It was tipped out of bounds by Carbondale. Stay tuned for the Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show. Scoring and stats of this one with 2:18 to go. Player of the game as well. Things are going to work out. We'll be able to do the postgame the way the basketball games will work tonight. Hawkins throws in to Ryan. That's a foul. Greer was hanging on for dear life. Problem was she was hanging on to Ryan as she was cutting to the basket. Crowd filling in for the second game here tonight. The Massac County Lady Patriots will host Heron. They play a lot this year, too. Hayes on the inbounds pass, top of the key to Ryan. Ryan back to Hayes. Payton tries to get a shot off and does. Shot from 3 is no good. Rebound to Carbondale. That is Miss Bacon. Bacon leaves it for Skylar Miller. There's 2 minutes to go in this one. Carbondale by 12. Bacon, Greer, top of the key. Greer throws it back to the left side to Skylar Miller. Miller has it. Now left wing to McKenna Miller. Skylar to McKenna. Into Kaylee Bacon once again. My, 25 in the game for Kaylee Bacon. And Carbondale is 140 away from playing in a regional championship game. Mount Vernon had it, lost it. Miller and Miller steal it. Jump ball coming. It'll go to Carbondale on the turnover. That is the 6th one of the quarter for the Lady Rams. Carbondale won in Mount Vernon on January 16, 57-54. Tied Mount Vernon for the South 7 Conference Championship. Been playing with a lot of momentum with 1:30 to go. Mount Vernon will need 12 points in 90 seconds if they want to continue their season. Miller across the timeline, McKenna to Schuyler. Schuyler goes left side and she's fouled by Hayes. And Miller will go to the line to shoot two. That's Schuyler Miller. Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. On social media there, we'll post some content. I already have tonight. Give us a like at Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. The other social media we're on is Twitter at WMIX Sports. Give us a follow at WMIX Sports. Schuyler Miller makes the first, 58-43. Mount Vernon will wrap the season at 15-10 as Miller makes both. She has 6. 59-43, 1:18 to go. Hayes to Ryan across the timeline to Scarborough. To the left. Scarborough launches a three from the left wing. It's no good. Rebound goes over the top. It'll go back to Carbondale with 1:09 to go. Carbondale will go to 19-6 and play in a regional final Thursday night at 7 o'clock here against the winner of Heron and Massac County. Colleen Scoble's going to check into the game for Peyton Hayes. She will come in with 1:09 to go. Carbondale will win at Mount Vernon and win on a neutral floor to extend their season. Mary Alice Jenkins looking for her 19th win of this season and get her Terriers to a final. Pass tip, stolen away. Owens had it, lost it. Greer on the steal. Greer travel with a basketball. Keisha Sanders will come back into the game. Hawkins will come out. 56 seconds left. Mary Alice Jenkins is fired up. She's trying to tell her Terriers, it is not over. Wake up and play hard. Sanders in the corner. Sanders on the right wing as Mary Alice is still talking to her Terriers. Top of the key is Ryan. Hands off to Scarborough, guarded by Schuyler Miller. Here comes Scarborough down the lane, snakes her way through and scores. Scarborough has 7 in the quarter. With the 45. 59-45. Schuyler Miller left side to Greer. Greer back over to Miller. Miller with the top of the key. Miller comes back to the left. Carbondale's going to dribble this out. Looks like Carbondale has called off the Dogs, and the final score should be 59-45 Carbondale as time will run out. The Terriers in the Mount Vernon Rams season at 59-45. We'll take a break and come back with the Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
Wouldn't it be amazing if there was somewhere you could listen to knowledgeable discussion, interviews with a great mix of coaches, get the scores, and be entertained? You must have missed last week's Saturday Sports Show. Give AM 940 a couple of hours every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, and we'll give you the info you need like no one else can. It's your best option this sports season. The Saturday Sports Show on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Powered by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
People's National Bank makes purchasing a home easy. Hi, this is Joy Schrader, mortgage specialist from People's National Bank. Visit peoplesnationalbank.com to fill out an online application 24/7, and you will be on your way to owning your own home. If you have any questions, give me, Joy Schrader, a call at 241-6928.
People's National Bank, your home for home loans. Proudly serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Loans subject to credit approval.
Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. We have one of the hottest car lines in the industry with the Ford Fiesta, Focus, and Fusion. The Ford brand was the top-selling brand in the United States in 2013, and we at Ford Square are determined to make that happen again in 2014. Ford is number one because the Fusion hugs, curves, and embraces fuel efficiency. The Focus is your friend at the pump and your love on the road. And the Ford Fiesta is taking fun and efficiency further. We have over 40 of these cars in stock right now waiting for you. We can offer huge cashback savings and want to deal. We will do anything to make 2014 even better and keep Ford number one. Come see our associates at Ford Square, 1501 Broadway, Mount Vernon, Illinois, and we will show you why the best never rests. You can always view our new and pre-owned inventory online at fordsquare.com.
What does technology sound like? Is it the clang of heavy machinery, the beeps and chirps of an electronic gadget? At the new Good Samaritan Regional Health Center, technology sounds a little something like this.
It's the sound of a young girl excited because her mom's being released the same day as her minimally invasive surgery. Thanks to the Da Vinci surgical robot, our surgeons' hand motions are seamlessly translated into smaller, more precise movements. But surgery isn't the only way Good Samaritan is raising the bar for advanced healthcare in Southern Illinois.
That's the sound of a patient's health record being updated and stored electronically for immediate access by nurses, primary care doctors, and specialists alike. That's why soon, the new Good Samaritan Regional Health Center will use all electronic patient health records. Less paper translates to faster, better care for you. And that sounds a little something like this.
The new Good Samaritan Regional Health Center, raising a hospital, raising the bar.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show starts now.
Final score tonight here from Massac County. Carbondale beats Mount Vernon 59-45. Here on the Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show, the Lady Rams end their season at 15-10. Take another break, come back, scoring and stats from this one. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
For 16 years, I wrote about the area's great teams. Now I'm part of a great team, the sales team, Schmidt Ford of Salem. Hi, folks, it's Mike McManus, and I'm proud to be part of the Schmidt Ford family. Whether it be a new or pre-owned vehicle, let me or any other of our professional sales consultants help you find your next car or truck. You'll be glad you did. So stop by Schmidt Ford of Salem or visit us online at schmidtfordofsalem.com.
Renley College's Adult Volunteer Literacy Program is looking for volunteers to help stop adult illiteracy. Give the gift of reading and be a hero forever. Renley College will provide you with training and materials to help adults develop the basic reading ability needed to excel. You can work one-on-one, tutor a small group, or work with students in an adult education classroom. Experience the joy of helping others and change a life. Call Renley College's Volunteer Partnership toll-free at 800-369-5321, extension 1342.
Broadcasting live from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball.
Final score tonight from Metropolis at Massac County High School in Class 3A girls basketball play in the regional. Carbondale ends Mount Vernon season 59-45. Your scoring and stats in this one, the Lady Rams, 17 of 32 from two-point range, 53%, 1 of 7 in the arc for 14. The Lady Rams go 17 of 39. From the field for 44%. Carbondale was 21 of 31 from two-point range, 68%, 2 of 7 from the arc for 29. The Terriers go 21 of 48 from the field in the game for 44%. Free throw shooting, Mount Vernon 5 out of 9, 56%, while Carbondale 9 of 15 for 60%. Mount Vernon won the rebounding battle 29-26, but lost the turnover battle 22-11. Carbondale had 5 players score in the game. Kaylee Bacon led the way with 25 points, 12 in the first half, 13 in the second half. It was Aisha Greer with 11, Candace Jones 9, McKenna Miller 9, and Skylar Miller had 6 for the Terriers. For the Mount Vernon Lady Rams, they had scores tonight from Claire Ryan with 5, 14 from Courtney Scarborough, 11 from Hannah Owens, and 15 from Isha Sanders to make the final score. Carbondale 59, Mount Vernon 45. We'll take a final break, come back, and we'll pick a player of the game. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
If you've been trying to buy a car with a challenging credit history, you've discovered that it can be discouraging. But there is good news. I mean really good news. Not all buy here, pay here dealerships are the same. Second Chance Auto really is different. For 34 years, Second Chance Auto has guaranteed to give you the best value for every dollar you spend. Listen, did you know that at some dealerships, if you buy an $8,000 vehicle with minimal down, it could end up costing you $2,000 more? At Second Chance Auto, they'll explain how you can save more on the total cost of your vehicle. No surprises, just honest deals, bank rate financing for all, and a truly dependable vehicle with the best value for your hard-earned dollar. This tax season, use your refund where it will go the farthest. Let Second Chance Auto earn your business and your trust. You won't be disappointed. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call today, 244-4582.
Learn to live healthy, learn to live well, and learn how you can live free from unexpected medical expense with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance and the Page Agency. Health insurance that covers hospital, medical, and surgical expenses offers a wide choice of deductibles and a non-tobacco user discount too. Rising medical costs don't have to be a problem with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance. This is coverage we hope you'll never need, but you just can't be without. Call the Page Agency at 242-7000 about a major medical health insurance plan today.
WMIX Sports is your home for the Mount Vernon Lady Rams, powered by Community First Bank.
Final stop here in Metropolis on the final break of Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball this season. Denny Czerwinski here is the Mount Vernon Lady Rams in their season tonight with a 59-45 loss to the Carbondale Lady Terriers. Carbondale goes to 19-6. They'll advance to the regional championship here at Massac County High School on Thursday night against the winner of the Heron and Massac County game, which comes next. Here, they will start warming up here in about 2 minutes. With 2 minutes to go here before the warm-up, Jeff Long came up to see what was going on. I said, we got to get to the Rams basketball. That will follow this one. The player of the game tonight will be the Mount Vernon Lady Rams. Gave a great effort, went 15-10 on the year, and wrap up their season. I'm going to get out of Metropolis because, of course, next on the other side, Mount Vernon Rams basketball. They host Lovejoy in a regular season game, a makeup game here on WMIX. You can watch it live at WMIXsports.com. For Hunter Strader back in the studio, I'm Denny Czerwinski signing off one final time from Metropolis. Final score, Carbondale 59, Mount Vernon 45. Thank you for listening, and good night, everybody.
Thank you for listening to Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. Lady Rams basketball on WMIX Sports is powered by the official voice of Lady Rams athletics, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Lady Rams basketball is also sponsored in part by the Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon, Ford Square, and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. Ren Lake College. Save thousands on your college education. Log on to rlc.edu. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital. Raising the bar. Winning Edge. Schmidt Ford of Salem. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem, Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, All Stars and Stitches, Central Christian Church, and People's National Bank. Stay in the game on Twitter. Follow us at WMIX Sports or log on to WMIXsports.com. Now, back to today's Hot Country on the legendary WMIX.